Lisa, I'm gonna let you take it either way in regards to the question, in regards of what folks need to be doing to better equip themselves to avoid or recognize scams when it pertains to this crypto space.
Yeah, I mean, this is an industry, unfortunately, that is, rife with scams and scammers. And I remember in 2020, when I really in earnest got into the game, part of the impetus in even creating my company, Crypto Tutors, was because when my best friend and co-founder, Nina, and I were attempting to onboard ourselves to the world of Web3, we were attempting to buy a stablecoin at that time. In 2020, like, stablecoins were not even like a thing. They weren't a conversation like that. Like, you had to be really in the game to even know what they were. But nonetheless, we were attempting to buy Bitcoin, and then we wanted to buy the stablecoin and go through this process called staking, which is when you help secure the network and you get to be compensated through the fees that are being collected. So what does that enable? Compound interest. So we were like, we're about that life, So we attempted to, buy Bitcoin, and now the exchanges are a lot more user-friendly, but even back then they were a bit clunky, but manageable, because Bitcoin was, still like billions and billions of dollars at that point. But the acquisition of the stablecoin was really tricky. So we were like, well, okay, how do we do this? So what do? We go to YouTube University. And there are a lot of bad actors, unfortunately, on YouTube University. And, when people are trying to sell you pipe dreams, odds are that they're really nightmares. And so you have to be extremely cautious. One of the most important things that you can do is educate yourself. That was the genesis of our company, Crypto Tutors, because we realized very early on that there weren't many reputable institutions that were managing the onboarding process, that were trustworthy, that were reliable, that programmatically had a step-by-step, process to get people in this game. And so that led us to start our company.